Woo! What's up, everybody? I've been working in the garage. Today's a real hot day, so I'm sweating like crazy. I am actually getting ready to try and pull out the original cat and the original downpipe, because I have a I bought a secondhand Nismo downpipe for the original twins and a test pipe that is going to go on. It is actually an old logo Nismo, so this thing is pretty old. And then in here is the test pipe that will go on as well. I still have the stock turbos on this car, so I don't think it's going to add a whole lot of performance, but it was cheap, so I wanted to throw it on anyway. My plans later for this car are to actually go single turbo, so for the price that I paid for these two parts, it was worth just going ahead and throwing them on there and having them until I go single turbo. I have sprayed the crap out of all of these bolts underneath the car with PB Blaster, and it's been soaking for a little bit. I'm going to start trying to crack them free. Hopefully I don't break anything. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so you can see that back here most of the exhaust is actually gone because I had to take it down to get the subframe out. But here sits the original cat. I've got the over temp sensor that I need to remove, and then there are 2 bolts here. And then up here on the downpipe, you can't really see, but where they attach to the turbo elbows, up underneath, there are 2 bolts on either of those. The front one obviously is a little bit harder to get to, so we're going to try and get to these, try and do the cat first, and then we're going to try and get to these and see what happens. I was able to get these 2 unbolted. They are 17 millimeters, but the cat over temp sensor is completely frozen and will not come out. In fact, I have rounded it off using I was even using a one of those brake line things. Yeah, I was even using one of these 12 millimeter, which is supposed to grab on each point and actually not round it off. It basically just rolled straight through it. So anyway, I'm going to cut it out. So I'm actually just going to cut right through this. And then up underneath of here, this little grommet, it goes up to a clip, to a little box underneath the seat, and you can just unpin it and be done. So I was trying to keep this, but that is not coming out. So I'm going to clip it, pull the whole thing out. Alright, I got my calipers here. Let's zero those out. And opening here, inside to inside, is about 65 millimeters, roughly. And inside to inside on this is about 72. So yeah, that's quite a bit more. Nice. There you go, folks. I got the standard downpipe out, and this is the Nismo pipe. Oh, that wasn't too bad. It was a bit stressful though, because I was saying a few prayers here, making sure that these, making sure that I didn't break the studs off of the turbo elbows. This actually has a pretty This actually has a pretty good dent in it. I don't know what happened there. And I mean, you can clearly see it's been scraped up over the years. This is the secondhand Nismo pipe I got. Looks pretty nice. Looks like it's I don't know the size difference in the inlets. Just putting them here side by side, you can see how much larger the pipe is. Whoever welded that did not do a great job, but hopefully it doesn't leak. We'll see. I got the calipers back out again here. I'm measuring the inlet side. I measured the outlet side on the Nismo. The outlet side is 72 millimeters on the Nismo downpipe. The test pipe is 72 millimeters on both ends. And this end of my mid pipe on the HKS Silent High Power is also 72 millimeters, but it opens up into here. I think this is 85 millimeters. My caliper doesn't go that wide. So it's either 85 or 90 millimeters, I can't remember. Alright, so the inside of the Nismo is actually 57. Yeah, 57 on this one too. The inside on the standard downpipe is 47. So that's 10 millimeters wider. Outlet here. Outlet on the standard one is 65, and like I mentioned earlier, it's actually 72 on this. Alright, downpipe. This is a Nismo downpipe. I've got the gaskets that go back to the turbo elbows. Then this piece in the middle, and then the HKS high power silent exhaust. So this is all getting put together. I'm going to hit this with a little bit of sandpaper in order to clean up the mating surfaces. This one actually is pretty good. I don't need to do anything on that one. And then I'll do the same thing on this side and this side. We'll get that sanded up and start reassembling everything. Got a piece of sandpaper and a wooden block to hopefully have a nice flat surface there. Alright, that's good. I'm going to go and do the other side over here and we'll start reassembling everything. Alright, so downpipe is installed there. Over here to the test pipe. And then here is the mid pipe. And then the last bit is the muffler that goes on the back. Let me go grab that and we'll put it up. Alright, and there's the last piece installed. Of course I forgot to hit start on the camera and got the whole thing up. But there it is. Silent high power. Can't wait to start this thing up again. Oh man. It's got clearance there, but you could tell at some point this thing either wasn't fitted very well or what, but it's got a little bit of a, it looks like it touched the bumper and melted it a little bit. Anyway, it's all done now. Alright, well the exhaust is all back in now. I can't wait to get this thing started up and running again just to hear it. Whew, we're getting closer. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you next time.